Welcome back, my peachies, to yet another Monster High Monday. Today I have something very special in store for you. I have 3 new garden ghouls today and a highly requested character that I included just for funsies. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below. I love reading you guys' comments. Also, a quick disclaimer, all of these sims are made in my sim style and they are inspired by these characters that I am recreating today, and any information that you guys hear is what I have read online. I do not have personal experience with the Monster High show or the lore, which is why I read up on a wiki before creating each character. I will include the wiki in the description, as well as other information like my cast background, pose, and G-Shade preset. So jumping right into our first character, we have Amanita Nightshade. Amanita Nightshade is the daughter of the Enchanted Forest. With her mossy green skin, ethereal glow, and eyes like twinkling stars, Amanita is sure to cast a spell on anyone who crosses her path. Amanita considers herself to be one of the most beautiful ghouls to have ever existed and believes everyone is in awe of her beauty. But while she may look beautiful, her personality is the complete opposite. She is incredibly selfish and narcissistic, to which she sometimes refers to herself in third person. She cares little about anyone's needs other than her own, believes that everyone is there to serve her, and gets offended when anyone refuses to do so. As a result, it's not long before no one wants anything to do with her, but she seems ignorant of how obnoxious she is to others. Another great defining trait of Amanita is her passion for stealing others' belongings, or borrowing them, as she writes in her diary. She is rather sneaky while doing it too, often doing it without others noticing. This trait greatly derives from her need for authority, seeing as she considers herself worthy of everything and feels that others need to pay for her existence. To be honest, I feel like Amanita was onto something. She knows her worth, her value, and she's not going to settle for anything less. She knows that her time is money and she's going to get that money, but you know, instead of money, it's going to be her taking your things. That's what I read online. I'm not sure that's actually her personality, but again, I'm not really sure. So for Amanita, I wanted to give her a little bit of a shadow on her face to make it seem like she is under trees or something very leaf-esque, if that's even a word. And I wanted to definitely give her very dark, deep hues of purple to give her kind of that poisonous look. I did look up to see if Nightshade was poisonous, and I'm not actually 100% sure, but I think it is, or at least some species of Nightshade are actually poisonous. So that is the look that I went for with Amanita. Next, we have Teresa Thornwillow, the daughter of the Thorn Forest. Towering over her classmates, with branches for arms and leaves for hair, Teresa is a force of nature that's not to be messed with. As a guardian of the Enchanted Forest, she is fiercely protective of her friends and will stop at nothing to protect them from harm. The wiki describes her as follows. Teresa is very calm and has a very peaceful demeanor to her, fitting of a nymph, like a tree, forest nymph. She seems to be very merciful as well. Being a tree nymph with tree-like qualities, she has lots of respect and cares deeply for the nature around her. So much so that she's dedicated her life for centuries to protecting said forest. She also takes care of the forest with her sister Thorna, who I didn't know existed until I started making Teresa, so we're just gonna disregard that, okay? But I actually am not completely sure she's like an actual character that was actually released. I'm not 100% sure at all, so if I am incorrect and she was actually released, let me know down in the comments and maybe I'll include her in a separate video or a video later on. It is said that Teresa is very satisfied with her life and she doesn't feel like changing it anytime soon. So for Teresa, I definitely wanted to give her a look of like wood all over her body, which is how her actual character description physically is shown or described. And I wanted to, again, make her look like a forest nymph. She's very peaceful, in tune with nature, but at the same time, she has an energy that is like, don't mess with my nature or else. So I wanted to give her a very, not so much an innocent look, but I wanted to give her a look that was commanding of attention, basically. And like, if we think about it, really, it describes her character as being very tall, towering over her peers. So I wanted her to be thin, kind of small, like a tree branch or a tree trunk, but at the same time, I also wanted her appearance to make it like she couldn't be ignored. There were a couple of things that I had in mind for Teresa, and I'm so glad that I was able to use them. Again, a lot of things that I use in this video, this is my first time using them, which I'm super excited about. And I think this entire series has really just forced me really to use all of the CC that I've hoarded for years. And I'm really excited that I was able to, again, portray these characters the way that I did. I'm very happy with them, and I'm happy to be sharing them with you guys as well. For the next character, I will be making the one and only Venus McFlytrap. She was one of the highly requested characters that literally everybody was asking for on a couple of my last videos, And again, I try my very best to get to every character. There's so many and there's so many requests that I get to do different characters, so I do my best to get to each one as soon as I can. I edit by myself and all of that. Of course, I'm still trying to have a life outside of YouTube. Just with a little bit of patience, I think I'll be able to get through this entire series, creating every character in The Sims pretty quickly, hopefully before mid-year. It is stated that Venus McFlytrap is the eco-warrior of Monster High. With her vibrant green hair, vibrant green and pink hair, and carnivorous plant companion, Venus is always ready to fight for the environment. With her bold punk rock aesthetic and electrifying personality, Venus is always the life of the party. Whether she's rocking out on stage or fighting for environmental justice, she's never afraid to speak her mind and stand up for what she believes in. Plus, with her killer style and killer vines, she's sure to be a hit with Monster High fans everywhere. I struggled a lot with Venus McFlytrap. I really wanted to make her absolutely perfect, and I definitely didn't want to disappoint to all of the people who were requesting her for like a month or so now, and I really hope I did her justice. I went, of course, for Venus's Gen 3 look. The first time I saw her Gen 3 look, I absolutely fell in love, and I do wish that I had more options as far as long braids in The Sims 4, especially like with different color swatches, but I don't have that many options. And I think the hair that I gave her was actually really cute. It fit her style, punk rock kind of alt personality. And I think the accessories that I gave her made it look like she has the vines all over her body. And I definitely struggled with her outfit quite a lot because I went off of some art. I don't know if it was custom art, but if it is, of course, I'm going to include the artist on screen and in the description. But yeah, I'll have a picture on the side so you guys can see what I mean by I struggled with her outfit, but I was trying to closely resemble this outfit, and I think I did a good job. I got a couple new CC pieces like throughout the month, and I'm gonna be releasing some CC faves for December and January very soon. I'm still working on those videos as well. Let me know if you guessed correctly who the star of the show would be for this Create a Sim video. Last but certainly not least, I'll be creating the final character for today, and that is going to be Honey Swamp. So Honey Swamp was just another addition in this video because I thought it would be a little bit too short. Honey is the daughter of a swamp monster. She is as sweet as honey and as mysterious as the murky waters of her swampy home. With her sweet southern charm and sassy attitude, Honey is the true original. She's a talented filmmaker and storyteller. She's always capturing the magic of Monster High on camera and sharing it to the world. I definitely think that Honey Swamp gives off Southern Belle when I think about her. Her hair was actually really hard to recreate, and I had to make a decision to give her like a Valentine's themed hair, which you guys will see later. I think it really suits her. I think the color is really nice. If I was able to put highlights in this hair, I would have put darker streaks of blue, but I didn't have that option, so it is what it is. But I think the hair fits her really well. Her outfit, it was like a last minute decision, but I think it kind of ties into her Southern Belle sweet kind of preppy, not really preppy, but more so classy. In my next Monster High video, I will be recreating Howleen Wolf, along with some other feisty characters that are all cat themed. All of these Sims will be available for download on my Patreon. They will be in early access for the first couple of weeks, but if you can't wait to get your hands on these Sims, you can download these Sims instantly if you are a part of the Pixie Fairy or Fae tier. The Fae tier is new. It is for those of you who would like to submit a Sims commission. I did have this a part of my other tiers, but it was just a lot of things going on and I wanted to kind of separate it from everything else. I want to be able to give Sim commissions a lot more time and dedication rather than focusing so much on putting these Sims in a video. I will include these Sims in a video if you like for your Sim commission, and your comment or your request message will be featured in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments who your favorite character was that I recreated today. Stay tuned for more Monster High content, more Ever After High content, My Little Pony, other Create a Sim videos, and soon some Disney Dreamlight Valley videos. Until next time, my peaches, stay sweet. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. you.